Technical College, the S.J. Niehawk Lumber Company, Morgan Funeral Home, the Greenbrier, Greenbrier Motors, Creative Kitchens, Greenbrier Physicians, Greenbrier Medical Arts Pharmacy, Max Welton Health Center, Mohawk Power Sports, Greenbrier Ford, Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson, Jeremy's Barbershop, Cornerstone IGA, and Magic's Computers. It's time for the Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson pregame show. Let's go courtside with the voices of Spartan basketball, Jeff Campbell and Stan Unroe.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome inside the Greenbrier Spartan Gym in Fairleigh tonight. The Spartans home again, back-to-back nights this week. Tonight taking on the South Charleston Black Eagles. The Spartans now with a record of 7-7 after last night's 63-48 win over the Oak Hill Red Devils. Greenbrier East will try to make it 2 in a row against South Charleston, having defeated the Black Eagles down at the South Charleston Community Center back on December the 28th by a final score of 63-60. Both teams warming up. We'll come back, talk with East coach Jared Patton after this 1-minute timeout. You're listening to the Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Fritz's
The moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
Countdown on the Bear 103. Jeff Campbell talking with Greenbrier East head basketball coach Jared Patton. Coach, last night at home, the Spartans making their first home appearance since back on January 5th and come out with a good win, 63-48 over the Oak Hill Red Devils.
Yeah, I mean, the kids, they've been missing not playing at home. We've been on the road for almost a month, and just coming back playing in our home gym was very exciting for them, and against a tough opponent in Oak Hill.
Had first half that was well matched. In fact, East had a 2-point lead after the first quarter. Oak Hill ends up tying the game by halftime, 25-all. Your team comes out in the third quarter on fire. The shots were dropping. Your team goes on a 20-11 run in that third quarter, opened up a 9-point lead here before the home crowd.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about halftime coming out to a fast start. We didn't start the first quarter very fast, and we worked on our defensive rotations at half, so that kind of helped us. We had to change up our game plan just a little bit because Oak Hill was getting a lot of wide open threes on us. So we had those little adjustments at halftime, and us starting the third quarter, making some shots really helped.
Oak Hill surprised you any? I know that we've obviously not played them yet, but you have seen them on tape a couple of times before last night. Any surprises seeing them in person?
Well, we knew coming in they had a couple good guards. They got some really good shooters out there, and I think it was number 11. I think he hit 3 threes in the first half on us. We wasn't expecting that, but other than that, we were pretty much prepared for them, and we did have to make some adjustments as we went, though, because they were running some good stuff on offense, and we weren't switching very well. But after the adjustments and the kids settled down a little bit, I think we played our type of ball game.
In the fourth quarter, you built as big. a lead, 1 point of 18 points, 61-43, and then closing out with a final margin of 15 points. Also gave you an opportunity to get some guys in that maybe don't get to play as much. Got a chance to bring up some JV kids who got to play about the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of the game, and that always helps too.
Yeah, I mean, those kids are excited just to be on the bench with us, and we have not had the opportunity to play anyone outside of our varsity guys this whole season. With the schedule that we have, we don't have that luxury from very often. So we had to get those guys in. I think they got maybe 50 seconds or a minute in, and they were tickled with it.
And that is important to why you have so many JV games.
That's correct. Yeah, we try to have a full schedule with JV, just the same as varsity. And I think this year, I think we have 19 JV games on the schedule. So we want those guys out and playing. I mean, that's the future of our program.
Last night, Monquel Davis turned it up a notch, finished up with 13 points, hit 3 threes. It seemed like needed a big shot, and Monquel was ready to cock the gun last night.
Yeah, no, he shot the ball well. Goose shot the ball well. We don't know who's going to come off the bench or who's going to start for us and have a good night shooting. It was exciting to see those guys finally starting to get their shot back a little bit. I mean, from 1 through 11 on our varsity team, any of those guys can shoot. It just depends on the night.
13 of 15 at the free throw line. That had to make you feel good, some of the early struggles this team's had.
Yeah, I think we were shooting 47% on the season until last night, so we'll take it.
So the win over Oak Hill is in the books, and tonight the South Charleston Black Eagles come to town for a rematch. We'll come back and talk about tonight's game in a moment. You're listening to the Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Fritz's Pharmacy in Alderson wants to thank
From the moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
Welcome back to the Fritz's Pharmacy Spartan Countdown. Jeff Campbell talking with East head basketball coach Jared Patton. Coach, tonight South Charleston Black Eagles come in, and I'm sure they're going to want some revenge for the victory the Spartans went into the South Charleston Community Center and took from them back in late December.
Oh, yeah. He does a great job with his squad, and I know those guys will be ready to play. They had a tough game last night against Capital, so we're both playing back-to-back games. I'm glad we're at home. But, yeah, I mean, if we don't match our intensity and come out firing on all cylinders, it's going to be a long night for us.
That game back on December 28th, in 1 point in the second quarter, South Charleston led at 32-16, and your team rallied from behind to come back and win that on the road. How important, looking back over the first 14 games that your team has played this year, how important was that win and that victory there on the road at South Charleston back on December the 28th?
Well, it was huge for us. I mean, these guys have to believe in themselves. We win as a team, we lose as a team. We don't have anybody who, shoots the ball a ton or kind of takes the game over. So when we play, doesn't matter if it's South Charleston, Oak Hill, we play as a team, and that was a great win for us down there. I think we had 10 guys in the game down in South Charleston. I mean, I believe in every single one of these kids, and it's fun to see them play. And yes, that South Charleston game was a big game for us, just to show that these guys, just to show them, hey, we belong here. And, that's something we built on for the rest of the season.
From an athletic standpoint, this South Charleston team is right there with the Beckley teams that we see year in and year out, the Huntington team we saw last Saturday, and the Jefferson team we saw about 10 days ago.
Yeah, I mean, they are physical. They're probably bigger than us at every position. You know, it comes down to us. I mean, how tough are we? I tell the guys all the time, toughest team wins. And, you know, if we come out and execute, hit some shots, and battle with these guys, hey, we'll see what it comes out to tonight.
And the thing about this game tonight, it's a second matchup against South Charleston this year, but it could be the second of three because you never know what's going to happen in postseason.
That's right. That'd be tough to play somebody 3 times, but if it comes down to it, hey, we'll step up to the plate. And, you know, we look forward to games like this. I like to have my kids challenged, and we're definitely going to be challenged tonight.
Beckley game coming up on Saturday night. How do you plan to spend the next couple of days getting ready for that game?
Well, like we do with everything else. I mean, we'll get a lot of shots up. We'll watch film on Beckley, kind of see what they're doing well as opposed to what we're doing well. Look at the matchups and just get ready to go to the Armory on Saturday.
Coach, thanks for your time. Congratulations on the win over Oak Hill last night. Good luck tonight against South Charleston.
Thank you, Jeff. Go East.
This is the Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Fritz's
Four of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Back at Spartan Gym in Fairleigh, Greenbrier East and South Charleston. It's time now to meet the lineups, and for that, let's send it over to our public address announcer, Mark Trump.
Knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
6'5", junior number 12, Bryson Smith. 6'4", junior number 15, Mondrell Dean. 6 foot senior number 13, Caden Fawcett. The South Charleston Black Eagles.
Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Little General Store.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise, remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Bank of Monroe.
That your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor. Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
For tonight's game, Justin Grogg, Josh Wright, and John Beard. And the tap controlled by South Charleston, Mondrell Dean tips it back to his teammate Wayne Harris. Black Eagles first possession of the contest in their traveling black uniforms. Greenbrier East in the home whites, and inside the shot put up down low, missed by Dean. Rebound comes down to Seams. Here we go in the front court. Spartans work it down to the left side on the wing for Griffith. Out top it goes to Gabe Patton, the sophomore, getting the start tonight. Over to Monquel Davis. Now to Seams, back in the left corner to Patton. Out top to Seams, head of the key. Here's Gabbert. Puts it down with a dribble, sends it on the wing. Three ball up in the air. Good for the sophomore. Gabe Patton gives East the early 3-0 lead. We played 45 seconds in Fairleigh. Wayne Harris runs the point here for South Charleston. Gives it over to Bryson Smith on the left wing. Out top to Christian Goebel. Now the foul line for Dean. He'll drive and send the pass to the baseline. The 12-footer is up and in for number 12, Bryson Smith. And the Black Eagles on the board for the first time. Here's Griffith for three, no good. Rebound South Charleston. Smith down the floor, gets it over to Dean on the right corner. Looks over his options, needs some help, finds Goebel out on the wing. Cross courts over to Wayne Harris. Harris stops his dribble and sends it up top. Here to Dean, a drive inside is good for Bryson Smith. He's got all four of the Black Eagles points, and they lead it 4-3.
Yeah, and that's just too easy right there, right down the lane. The Spartan defense really got no help on him once he beat his man, and that's just back-to-back layups, and Spartans can't afford to give up those easy ones.
Pass inside is stolen away, but stolen back by Seams. He'll drive, reverse layup, missed, but he draws a two-shot foul. Adam Seams will go to the line for Greenbrier East with his team down by a point.
The Black Eagles, number 12, Bryson Smith, his first.
Bryson Smith,
first foul, team foul number 1. Adam Seams will go to the line to shoot 2, with the Spartans trailing by 1.
And the first one misses, a rare miss at the line for Adam Seams. Spartans 13 of 15 at the line as a team last night against Oak Hill.
Far and away the best night of free throw shooting the Spartans have seen this year.
Second one in the air. We're tied at 4. Seams makes 1 out of 2. We've played nearly 2 minutes, and we've got a tie game. South Charleston offensively. Wayne Harris on the left wing. Brings it out high. Guarded by Monquel Davis. Now they go head of the key to Mondrell Dean. Back on the right side over to Caden Fawcett. He'll let one go inside the line. No good. Rebound comes out to Davis. He wants to run. 2-on-1. Feeds it over to Griffith. Layup is good. Aaron Griffith in transition. Off the assist from Monquel Davis, and it's 6-4 East.
Yeah, and that's just speed of Monquel Davis to get to that loose ball and push it up the court. And Aaron Griffith, nice job trailing on the play, fills the lane, gets the easy 2.
Foul called out front on Goose Gabbard. They'll get him on a reach, trying to defend South Charleston's Wayne Harris.
Yeah, silly foul there by Goose, 30 feet from the basket, and just got caught with his hand in there, and that'll be his first team foul, number 1.
Black Eagles will inbound. Harris brings it over the right wing to Dean. Out top to Goebel, back on the left side, over to Smith. Here's a drive down the lane. The ball knocked out of bounds by...
Wow. I don't think that touched anybody from East. That was just a bad errant pass, went through the lane, and it was so bad I think they thought it got tipped.
South Charleston will inbound. Inside, here's the layup by Dean. It's good. They'll count the basket and call a foul on the Spartans. And that one will go on Monquel Davis.
His first team foul, number 2.
Second team foul. Count the basket.
We are tied at 6. Dean's foul shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Griffith. We're tied at 6. 3 minutes gone by here in the first quarter in Fairleigh. Here's Davis. Brings it out top. Sends it to the high post. Shaded right to Gabe Patton. Now on the wing to Goose Gabbard to the right side. He'll penetrate in the paint, dump it underneath, ball knocked away, stolen by South Charleston. Lead pass to Wayne Harris, drives, shoots, and draws the foul on Seams. And Wayne Harris needs some help to get up from his teammates, but he will go the line to shoot 2. He's okay. But the Spartans with 3 team fouls here early. And in a tie game at 6, Wayne Harris will shoot 2.
And Wayne Harris really hurt East down at South Charleston when we played earlier to a tune of about 19 points. And got a lot of those at the free throw line. So very good at getting in there, drawing contact.
Second one is up, and Harris hits them both. Black Eagles now with 4 in a row, lead at 8-6. A 2-point South Charleston lead. Here's Seams. Bounce passes into the left corner for Gabbard. Back out high to Seams. Right side to Monquel Davis. He'll take it down the lane. Lost possession. It's out of bounds, and it goes to South Charleston. Davis was driving down the left side of the lane and looked like he was trying to pass it. Stan just slipped away.
Yeah, his knee hit it and flew high in the air and out of bounds. So turnover number 3 against the Spartans already here in the first quarter.
Inside of 4:20 to go in the first quarter, and a drive, and Wayne Harris scores. 6 in a row now for the Black Eagles.
Yeah, and Monquel just picked up his first personal. Didn't want to grab a second one right there. So he kind of played it off to the side, and Harris laid it up and in. Easy layup.
Into the game for the Spartans.
Zach Patton will check in for Monquel Davis. Gabbard will inbound. Gets it into Zach Patton on the right wing. Out top to his brother, Gabe Patton. Back over to Gabbard. Goose will drive, send it over. Gabe open for a 3. It's in the air. Good again. Gabe Patton's got 6 points. And the Spartans hit the 3, and that stopped a 6-0 run by the Black Eagles. It's 10-9 South Charleston. Wayne Harris up top, drives the lane, takes it inside. Shot won't go. Dean is fouled going up for the rebound by Aaron Griffith.
Fouls on the Spartans. Number 10, Aaron Griffith, his first. Fourth team foul.
So 4 team fouls quickly against East. They've split them up among 4 different players, but the team fouls really piling up against the Spartans.
First one by Dean is good. That's his 3rd point here tonight.
It's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He was the 2nd leading scorer in that earlier game with 14. So Harris and Dean doing it again here tonight.
And Dean makes them both. South Charleston by 3. 3.5 to go in this first quarter. Lineup for East, it is Seams, Caden Huffman, along with Patton, and who am I missing? Gabbard. Spartans down 3 with the basketball. Here's Caden Huffman, drives, kicks it out front to Gabbard, head of the key. He lets go on a 3. It's in the air. It's no good. And the rebound comes down to Dean.
And maybe an ill-advised shot there by Goose. He didn't have good hold on the ball. He lost it. And then when he got it back, he just kind of chucked it up there. And there's South Charleston. Threw it to a wide-open cheerleader on the baseline. And she's not allowed to play.
Nope. Yeah, that was an un-Goose-like shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, he just lost possession, and he was wide open, to take the shot, but I don't think he ever really got a hold of the basketball, and that was just an errant shot. You don't see him miss by that much.
Spartans with the ball down 3, 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Bryson Brammer checks in for Goose Gabbard. Here's Seams out front. Sends it over to Zach Patton in the corner to Huffman. Back out high to Gabe Patton. Now to Brammer again. Over to Seams. Inside. Layup is good. Beautiful ball movement. Caden Huffman scores off the assist from Adam Seams, and it's a 12-11 South Charleston lead. At the other end, Seams with a block. He wants to run. Seams down the floor. Over to Brammer. A 3 in the air right wing. No good. South Charleston rebounds, but they're out of bounds. It'll be Spartan ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bryson Brammer doesn't miss that shot very often. He was just wide open, and it was halfway down and came right back out. Down the other end, you see replay there. Adam Seams with a block.
So our video productions replay. A corner 3 by Seams is no good. Rebound gobbled up there by Caden Fawcett of South Charleston. Down the floor to Wayne Harris. He'll give it off to the right side for Smith. 12-footer fadeaway, no good. Rebound to Brammer. He'll outlet to Seams. Down the floor to Zach Patton. Zach on the left side, out top to Seams. Drives, spins, and draws the foul on Bryson Smith.
Yeah, Bryson had all ball up top, but had his hand on his hip as he was going to the basket, and that'll get called every time.
That is his second.
Second team foul.
Yeah, he has both. They only have 2 team fouls. He's got them both.
Cole Withrow set to check in here for Greenbrier East. Seams, free throw is good.
Into the game for the Spartans, number 0, Cole Withrow.
And Gabe Patton will check out. Cole Withrow comes in for the first time at the 1:36 mark of the first. Seams' second shot is good. Hit them both. He's made 3 out of 4 here tonight. And the Spartans lead it 13-12. Their first lead since it was 6-4.
And you remember down in South Charleston, the Spartans had a tough first quarter, got way behind, and then battled back in the second and third before eventually pulling away and winning that game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, East trailed by 16 at 32-16 early in the second quarter that day down in South Charleston. And Seams with a steal. Took away the pass. He wants to run. Brings it down the right side of the floor and draws a body foul, non-shooting foul, against Jaden Motley.
Fouls on the Black Eagles, number 4, Jaden Motley.
That'll be his first.
Team foul number 3.
1:08 of the first quarter. East up 13-12. Zach Patton out to Brammer. 3, no good. Rebound pulled in by Dean. Dean brings it up the floor himself. himself. Across the timeline, guarded by Huffman. Stops on the elbow. They'll send it over in the right corner now to the far side. Into Wayne Harris. Now Goebel with it. Up top it goes to Jaden Motley. Back on the right side, or left wing, I should say, to Wayne Harris. He'll bring it down in the corner. Harris down the lane, drives and scores. He's got 6. South Charleston by a point.
Yeah, he's the smallest guy on the court. He's got 6 points, and he's earned them all right there at the basket. 2 easy layups and then 2 free throws when he got fouled on a layup. So Harris doing pretty much the same thing he did down at South Charleston. The Spartans really struggling to stop it.
8 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Seams for the lead. It's too strong. Rebound comes out to South Charleston. Here's Fawcett across the timeline, and they are not going to get it off in time after one. It's South Charleston 14, Greenbrier East 13. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
From golfing and tennis legends to NFL and
The moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your roads now.
After one, it's South Charleston leading 14-13 over Greenbrier East. Stan right now rebounding. Spartans hanging tough with them. It's 6-5 in favor of South Charleston, but Xavier Bosley has just checked in for the Black Eagles, and today he signed to play football at Jacksonville State and coach Rich Rodriguez.
Yeah, he's a pretty good sized kid too.
Wearing number 33 on the floor. And Spartans will inbound to begin the second quarter, down 14-13. Here's Brammer, works the left side, drives in, the ball knocked away. It's controlled by South Charleston's Jaden Motley.
Yeah, Brammer tried to pass that ball among the trees. Really should have just laid it up. He had a good angle there on the basket and should have just taken the shot.
Inside, shot put up and in for Wayne Harris again. He's got 8. 16-13, South Charleston. And up the floor, ball knocked out by Harris. Spartans will maintain possession in the front court. Saturday night, Greenbrier East at Beckley.
Hey, foul.
And the inbound comes into backcourt here to Seams. Brings it up the floor, gives it off now to Huffman. He'll drive inside. Shot will not go. Rebound comes down to Bosley. Here's Harris down the lane. Harris fires it up. That one's no good. It's out of bounds to Greenbrier East.
Yeah, a lot of subs coming back in for the Spartans. Aaron Griffith along with Monquel Davis in. Adam Seams will get his first rest along with Zach Patton. So Monquel Davis, Cole Withrow, Aaron Gabbard, Caden Huffman, and Bryson Brammer, the 5 on the court for the Spartans.
Here's Davis. Works to the left side, drives down, puts it up. His shot blocked by Harris. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenbrier East, trailing by 3.
And for East here, Monquel's going to have to create something and maybe drive and get a pass off to Griffith down low for a bucket for East. Not a lot of scoring options out there at this time.
Withrow drives in, sends it over to Huffman, and it's out of bounds. An unforced error, a turnover, gives it back to South Charleston. Stan just got a text from our good friend Bobby Sanger. He's listening in down tonight in Tampa, Florida. You know, he's going to be fired up for that East Beckley game Saturday night.
Oh, absolutely. And he'll be in his green and gold cheering on the Spartans.
I'm sure he will. South Charleston with the ball on a 3-point lead. 6:30 to go in the second quarter. Harris up top gives it over to Xavier Murray, who's checked in for the first time. Now they'll work it out front to Xavier Bosley. Bosley puts it down on the floor, sends it inside, and nobody home. It'll turn over. A future offensive lineman for Rich Rodriguez at Jacksonville State commits the turnover, and the Spartans get it back, trailing by 3. Huffman has it on the left wing. Out to Brammer. Back over to Cole Withrow. Up top to Brammer again. He'll send it cross court to Griffith. Now to Withrow in the right corner. Up top to Davis. Corner 3. Withrow in the air. It's too long. Rebound comes down to Wayne Harris. Harris up the floor. Brings it out on the left wing. South Charleston will set up the offense. Withrow comes out on Harris. Now to Bosley. Back on the right side to Motley. And back over to Harris. Harris drives to the stop where he stops on the left side. Kicks it over now to Jaden Motley. Motley, a little 10-footer fadeaway, too strong. Rebound comes down. It is out of bounds. It'll stay with South Charleston as the Spartan touched it going out.
Yeah, pretty good defense there and battle underneath with Caden Huffman. Did a nice job fighting for that basketball, but it goes off him, and the Black Eagles retain possession, but did a nice job pushing this player away to keep him from getting that offensive rebound and putback.
Inbound for South Charleston. Here's Bosley on the right elbow. Gives it off on the wing to the near side. Wayne Harris for a 3. It's no good. Rebound is going to be saved by Harris, but given to a Spartan. Here's Huffman. Up now to Davis. Drives the lane. Uncontested layup. It's good. Monquel Davis, coming off a 13-point performance last night, scores his first 2, and it's 16-15 South Charleston. Black Eagles now fire 3 from the left side. Good for Caden Fawcett. South Charleston by 4, 19-15.
Fawcett's first bucket of the night, and that was a big one for South Charleston.
Gabe Patton's checked back in, gives it up top to Monquel Davis. Over to Goose Gabbard on the left wing. In the corner, here's Griffith, open 3. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Xavier Murray, and we've got a foul called here on the rebound. That was on Caden Huffman.
His first.
And Jared Patton wants a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout with a score. South Charleston 19, East 15. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
Wow! Look, Mom and Dad, I got a four-wheeler, and it's just...
Who knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
19-15, South Charleston leads here over Greenbrier East. And the Black Eagles will have possession, Stan.
And it's great to hear from Bobby and the fact that he's got a couple of green and gold shirts. And, in fact, he can stop by my house and get another one. I'll probably give him a third one if he needs it to wear.
Here's Wayne Harris. He'll drive inside, put it up, shot no good. Rebound underneath to Dean. He'll lay it up strong and score. He's got 6. And South Charleston's built a 6-point lead.
Yeah, physically, East just doesn't have anybody to match up with Dean down low. He's only about 6'2", 6'3", but he goes about 240, and he pushes you around down there, able to get that offensive rebound, easy putback.
Davis drives, shoots, scores, and a foul. And one for Monquel. Monquel Davis Davis takes it down the right side of the lane. They'll count the basket and call the foul on Wayne Harris.
South Charleston's number 2, Wayne Harris, his first, 14.
Yeah, Harris a little quicker than Monquel. Monquel a little stronger than Harris, though, and that time he used his size to get inside, get the bucket, and draw the foul.
And Davis hits the foul shot. Spartans trail by 3 at 21-18.
Monquel now with 5 in a game.
South Charleston up the floor. They'll get it on the right wing to Bryson Smith. Out top to Fawcett. He'll drive. Ball knocked away by Seams. Controlled by Griffith. Lead pass. Gabe Patton drives, shoots, and scores. The Spartans have been great in transition tonight, Stan, as now Patton has scored his 8th point, and they cut the South Charleston lead to 1.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's just using his physicality there, going into the defender and laying it in.
Fawcett for a 3. It's no good. Rebound to Griffith. Spartans down by a point. 3:04 to go in the second quarter. Goose all the way, drives, shoots, and scores again. Goose Gabbard with his first basket. Spartans now have scored 7 in a row. They lead at 22-21. Seams with a steal. Here comes Seams, racing down the floor. Layup good. Timeout, South Charleston.
Timeout, South.
2:40 to go in this second quarter. The Greenbrier Spartans have rolled off 9 straight points. They lead at 24-21. You're listening to Greenbrier basketball on the Bear 103.
There's an advantage to starting at your local community college.
Hey man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Jeff Campbell, Stan Unroe back at the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. South Charleston takes the timeout. Stan, in 1 minute and 7 seconds, a 9-0 run for the Greenbrier Spartans. They lead it by 3.
Yeah, keyed by their defense, and as you mentioned, transition, getting ball down the court and getting some quick, easy layups.
Eagles get it inside. Here is Mondrell Dean, puts it up, will not go. Rebound saved by Griffith. Outlets to Gabbard, and it's taken back by Dean. He'll score, and a foul on the Spartans. That's on Goose Gabbard, and that's his second.
Goose Gabbard, his second 16th foul. Count the basket.
An ill-advised outlet pass by
This station is conducting a test of the emergency alert system. In the event of an actual emergency, the attention signals you just heard would have been followed by news, weather, information, and instructions. Again, this is only a test.
Mondrell Dean converts the three-point play. We're tied at 24, and I can't remember the last time an EAS test happened during a game.
Hey, it kind of caught us off guard there, but Montrell Dean, as we mentioned, stole that outlet pass, laid it up, drew the foul. He's got 9 now in the game, and now the South Charleston, Bryson Smith picks up his 3rd, and that'll definitely send him to the bench here with 1:55 to go in the second quarter.
We're tied at 24. Here's Seams with it on the left side. Ball stolen away. A nice defensive play by Dean, but now stolen back by Monquel Davis, and he'll throw it away. Trying to get it over to Gabe Patton in the right corner. A little miscommunication, gives it back to South Charleston.
Yeah, he thought Patton was going for the corner. Patton was wanting to square up for that 3, and just miscommunication there. But again, nice play by Monquel Davis to get the steal. No shot up, just another turnover for the Spartans, though. They're 6th here in the first half.
Under 90 seconds to go in his first half, in a tie game at 24. Last night, East and Oak Hill were tied at halftime, 25-all. Mondrell Dean gets it down into the paint. Turnaround shot is up, in, and a foul. Xavier Bosley scores for the Black Eagles. And a personal call on Monquel Davis. That's his second.
Yeah, team foul number 7. And Bosley will get the 2 and get the free throw here. And that's quite a mismatch there when you look at Bosley on Monquel Davis, giving up about 7-8 inches and at least 100 pounds.
Bosley scores for the first time. 1:15 to go in the first half. The free throw is good. He's got 3, and that gives South Charleston a 3-point lead. They've now scored 6 in a row. Here's Patton, drives the baseline, lays it up and scores. Gabe Patton with 10. 27-26 with 1:03 to go in the half. Inside, Bosley lays it up again. Now, if he gets hot, they're going to have trouble stopping a big man like that inside.
Yeah,
29-26, South Charleston.
Going to have to play in front and behind of him just to keep him from getting the ball and being able to move. But once he establishes position down low, yeah, there's nobody to stop him.
Seams drives, contact, no foul called. Rebound comes down to South Charleston. Wayne Harris in the corner of Christian Goebel, a 3, no good. Rebound to Seams. Here comes East, down by 3, 25 seconds to go in the half. Here's a Brammer 3, and it rolls out. South Charleston rebounds. Mondrell Dean with it. Gives it back to Wayne Harris, and Josh Daniel, the head coach of the Black Eagles, is going to hold for 1 shot. Down to 10 seconds to go. Wayne Harris stands out near half court.
Yeah, bad matchup there.
Brings it down the lane, drives, shoots, no good. Rebound, Brammer. And that's the end of the first half with a score. South Charleston 29. Greenbrier East 26. It is a 3-point lead for the Black Eagles at halftime. We're going to step aside. We're going to return to the Spartan Gym in Fairley. You're listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show on the Bear 103.
Row knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairley, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Christmas!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The power of 3. Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor. Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Twitter and Instagram.
South Charleston leading Greenbrier East. We're at the half, and you are listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime report. The Spartans and the Black Eagles in a good game here so far, Stan. The Eagles with a 3-point lead at the break. Pretty competitive, up and down the floor. It's the kind of basketball we enjoy watching.
Yeah, absolutely. And the difference in this first half really has been Xavier Bosley. We didn't see him the first time we played. Didn't do anything. He had 5 points there in the first half, a couple of buckets there in the second quarter. Just such a mismatch problem. We're fortunate he's probably not in basketball shape, so he doesn't get up and down the court a whole lot, but when he's in there, he's a difference maker.
29-26 is the score here at the break. South Charleston had a 14-13 lead at the end of the first quarter. Teams traded baskets early in the second. South Charleston had a 5-0 run to build a 6-point lead at 21-15. Then from the 3:47 mark to the 2:40 mark of the second, East scores 9 in a row, forces South Charleston to take a timeout, and then the Black Eagles respond. They close out the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds of the second quarter on an 8-2 run. They take a 3-point lead here at the break. We'll come back. Stan will take a look at our first half stats when we return after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Jeremy's Barbershop halftime.
Virginia, we're known as hard workers, friendly faces, and people with a caring spirit. At Summit Community Bank, those qualities are at the core of all that we do. We're a group of experienced professional bankers that you've known for many years. We work hard to earn your business and will work even harder to help you succeed. We customize banking solutions that work for you. We're Summit Community Bank. Service beyond expectations.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
At America's Resort.
Halftime, 29-26. Stan, you got a quick look at our numbers.
Yeah, for South Charleston, 11 out of 24, 46% in the first half. 10 of 20 from 2, 1 of 4 from 3. They were 6 of 7 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Mondrell Dean with 9, Wayne Harris with 8. For the Spartans, 10 of 22, 45%. They were 8 of 12 from 2-point range, only 2 of 10 from 3-point range, 4 or 5 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Gabe Patton with 10, Adam Seams, Monquel Davis with 5 each for the Spartans.
We'll come back at the third quarter underway with our score: South Charleston 29, Greenbrier East 26. You're listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show on the Bear 103.
Power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Third quarter set to get underway here. Greenbrier East and South Charleston in a battle. The Black Eagles lead at 29-26 and stand in that first half. South Charleston out-rebounded East 13-11. Spartans had 3 steals as part of the turnovers there for the Black Eagles, and it's going to be South Charleston basketball to begin the second half.
And with Bryson Smith with the 3 fouls, Bosley will get the start here in the second half.
Bosley out front, sends it to the left wing to Goebel. Goebel takes it over out top to Dean. Dean down in the paint, puts it up. No good, but gets his rebound and puts it up easily and scores. Mondrell Dean now gives South Charleston a 5-point lead. Spartans' first offensive possession of the second half. Gabe Patton. Pass is stolen away by Bosley. Over to Goebel. Into the front court comes Fawcett. He'll drive down the corner. Kick it out on the wing to the right for Goebel. Now he'll hand it off to Harris. Inside, Bosley easily lays it up and scores. He's got 7. South Charleston leads by 7.
Yeah, he did a nice job there using that offhand to push Griffith away and catch the pass, and then it was just an easy lay-in.
Griffith with it on the left corner. Feeds it inside. Davis cutting and scoring. Monquel Davis scores, and that's going to break a 6-0 run by the Black Eagles. 33-28. South Charleston by 5 with the basketball. Wayne Harris with it. Takes it over to the right wing, guarded by Griffith. Sends it to corner now, left side to Fawcett, and he lost it out of bounds. So it'll turn back over to Greenbrier East at the 6:20 mark of the third quarter.
Yeah, turnover number 9 for the Black Eagles, and Spartans have a chance here to cut into this little lead a little bit.
Here's
Huffman gives it inside to Griffith. He'll take it right around Bosley and score. Aaron Griffith now with 4 points. And the lead for the Eagles down to 3 at the 6-minute mark of the third. 33-30 South Charleston. Harris, right wing over to Dean. Looks over his options, puts it down on the floor with a left-handed dribble, kicks it out front to Goebel. Bounce passes back to Dean on the left side. Dean takes it down. Little turnaround move on the baseline is no good. And rebound will be out of bounds off of Huffman. It'll be South Charleston basketball.
Yeah, Dean's just such a load down there. And he gets the shot up, and then he's quick off his feet to get back and get second and third opportunities there. And that time the ball goes off of Huffman.
Inbound, and Dean goes baseline and scores.
Yeah, once he gets it there, again, him, just like Bosley, he's pretty much unstoppable once he gets it that close to the basket.
35-30. Inside at the other end. Griffith lays it up and scores. Nice assist there, Stan.
Yeah, Adam Seams, beautiful pass. And really nothing Bosley can do about that. He's kind of stiff there and couldn't get down to get to that bounce pass. An easy layup for Griffin.
35-32 South Charleston. 5:10 mark of the third. Here's Goebel out top to Fawcett. Sends it over on the left side to Harris. He spotted for a three. It's in the air, no good. Rebound comes out to Gabe Patton. And he'll slow it down. Over to Monquel Davis into the front court. Davis with 7 points on the night. Out top it goes to Seams. Seams just inside the line, in the air, good for Adam Seams. Seams has 7, the lead cut down to 1. Timeout South Charleston. 4:41 to go in the third. It's a 30-second timeout. Black Eagles lead them by 1. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
When you're in the
Hey, man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
4:41 to go in the third. Greenbrier East trailed by 7 at 33-26. And now the Spartans have gone on an 8-2 run to cut the lead down to 1. Spartans will pick up the defense in the front court. Wayne Harris walks it across the timeline, guarded by Davis. He'll go right, send it inside to Dean. He'll post up, and Seams swats it away. A rebound comes down to Greenbrier East. Seams to Griffith, lays it up, scores. Spartans lead at 36-35. Aaron Griffith, 8 in the game, 6 in this third quarter, and the Spartans have scored 6 in a row at the 4:20 mark of the third.
Yeah, and a lot of that's great passing there. Monquel Davis with 1. The last 2, Adam Seams just dropping dimes inside to Aaron Griffith for layups.
Fawcett drives in, kicks it in the corner, wide open 3, up and in for Goebel. Christian Goebel gives South Charleston a 2-point lead.
His first bucket of the night.
Seams up the floor. Goes around the defender, in the corner, Davis, 3, yes! Monquel Davis with 10. 39-38 Spartans. Davis has really picked up the scoring these last couple of nights, Stan. Now South Charleston tries to answer with a 3 of its own. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with South Charleston. Caden Fawcett missed it. And the referees say it goes off of Seams. 39-38 East.
Yeah, and Adam up there high to try to get that rebound, but just knocked down. See on a replay there, Monquel Davis knocking down that wide open 3, and man, he has shot the ball well the last couple nights.
Inside, Fawcett feeds Dean. He'll score again. Mondrell Dean wears number 15. That's how many points he's got. 40-39. Spartans miss a 3.
Rebound comes down to South Charleston with a 1-point lead. Drive inside, layup good for Bryson Smith. 42-39. South Charleston. Now Seams, cross courts here over to Gabe Patton.
I thought you were going to have to make that catch for a second, Jeff.
I did too. I have confidence it would have been made. Spartans down 3 with possession. Seams, no looks inside to Huffman. Out to Gabe Patton on the right wing. He's double teamed, sends it up top to Davis. Back over on the right side. Gabe Patton for a 3. No good. Rebound saved by Patton down low. He's bottled up defensively and draws the foul. A reach foul call on South Charleston. That'll go on Christian Goebel.
Bryson Smith holding his breath there, thinking, oh no, not my fourth one. And that's right.
Spartans will take a timeout. 2:21 to go in the third. South Charleston 42, East 39. It's a 30-second timeout. And you're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
Power of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Complex in Lewisburg. CreativeKitchens.com.
2:21 to go in the third. South Charleston with a 3-point lead. 42-39. Spartans will inbound off that last foul. That was called on Goebel, and now a steal by the Black Eagles. Fawcett down the floor, stolen back by Griffith. Aaron Griffith drives the left side, puts it up, and draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. And that'll go on South Charleston's Caden Fawcett.
Black Eagles number 13, Caden Fawcett, his second team foul. At the line for the Spartans, it's 2 shots for Aaron Griffith.
So Griffith with the steal, gets down, gets it up on the rim, didn't go in, but he'll shoot 2 free throws. And Aaron Griffith having a big second half.
Hits the first one. He's got 7 here in the third quarter, 9 in the game. Missed the second. Rebound comes down to South Charleston with a 2-point lead, 42-40. Black Eagles in the front court. Wayne Harris with it out front, guarded by Davis. Gives it on the left wing to Bryson Smith, up top to Christian Goebel. He'll hand it off to Mondrell Dean. Dean goes back out top to Smith. Works the right side. Out front it goes to Fawcett. In the corner, here's a wide open 3. Bryson Smith, no good. Rebound comes down to Griffith. Outlets quickly to Seams. Down the floor on the left side for Davis. Davis takes it down underneath and draws the foul. That'll go on.
No, they're going to say a turnover. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Wow.
We might get a replay on that from Video Productions here. And, wow. Okay. South Charleston with the ball in a 2-point lead. 3-ball left wing. No good. Missed by Fawcett. Gabe Patton rebounds. Gives it off now to Seams. Seams to the left wing. Goes around a defender inside the paint. Kicks it out to Goose Gabbard, who's checked back in. Gabbard, baseline, lays it up, and it's no good. Rebound comes down to Smith. Up the floor, left side for Harris. Goes baseline. They're going to call a foul on East. Gabe Patton will pick up his first.
First team foul.
Team foul number 1 against East. We've almost played the entire third quarter.
Fadeaway shot baseline, good for Bryson Smith. 4-point South Charleston lead with 40 seconds to go in the third. 44-40. Zach Patton is checked back in, gives it over to his younger brother Gabe with 30 seconds to go. Now Zach into paint from 12, scores! Zach Patton scores, 44-42 South Charleston. Eagles with 15 seconds to go may hold for the last shot here with a 2-point lead. Wayne Harris out top. Zach Patton on him with 5 seconds with 4. Harris, let's go on a 3. It's up. It's no good. And after 3, it's South Charleston 44, Greenbrier East 42. We'll return with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
The loss of a loved one can bring about more than grief. It can bring extra stress to the survivors. Let Morgan Funeral...
The moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your roads now.
Spartans outscore South Charleston 16-15 in that third quarter of play. And the Black Eagles with a 2-point lead to begin the fourth quarter. Spartans have possession. Zach Patton drives the lane, lays it up for the lead. It's good, and a foul. Zach Patton scores. They'll count the basket, and the foul goes on Wayne Harris, his second.
Number 2, Wayne Harris, his second, third team foul. At the line, it's one shot for Zach.
We are tied at 44. Spartans lead 45-44. Zach Patton has come off the bench here tonight, Stan, and give the Spartans a little spark here late in his third, early in his fourth.
Yeah, 5 points now for Patton here in this little run, and that's got the Spartans back in the lead, 45-44.
They'll get it inside here to Mondrell Dean. Into the left side. Here comes Bryson Smith. Back to Harris. He'll take it underneath the basket. Over to Fawcett. A 3 in the air. Too long. It's out of bounds. It's South Charleston basketball. It'll be Black Eagles possession. Corner 3 up in the air, missed by Fawcett, but the rebound comes down to Goebel. Now another 3 is up and in for South Charleston's Bryson Smith. South Charleston leads at 47-45. 7:10 to go here in the fourth. Goose Gabbard out top. Looks his options. Finds Griffith on the right side. Up top to Huffman. Finds a lane. Lays it up. No good. Zach Patton rebounds and draws the foul. And that one goes on South Charleston's Mondrell Dean.
14th foul. At the line of the Spartans.
Dean's first team foul number 4 against South Charleston.
And the first free throw missed by Zach Patton. .6:53 to play. South Charleston with the lead, and Patton missed them both. Rebound comes down to the Black Eagles. Mondrell Dean gives it off now to Bryson Smith. Now to Harris. He'll take it down to paint. Put it up. Shot no good. Tipped up and in by Dean. He's got 17. 49-45 South Charleston. 4-point Black Eagle lead. Zach Patton up top now to Seams. Seams drives the floaters and air ball. And rebounded and scored by Aaron Griffith. He's got 11.
49-47. I could have said nice pass there by Seams inside to Griffin.
Yeah, I think that shot got partially blocked. That's why it came up short, but perfect for Griffin.
Here's Harris, drives, and a foul called on Zach Patton. Patton picks up his first.
Zach Patton, his first, second team foul.
Wayne Harris will go to the line. He's not scored yet in this second half. He's got 8 for the game.
And very generous there. Thought he got away with a big push-off out there to get into the lane. And then draws the foul. And he is knocking them down tonight. He's 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. He's got 9 in the game.
50-47. Hit them both. 4-point lead for the Black Eagles. And a timeout. South Charleston. 6:06 to go. Full timeout. South Charleston 51, East 47. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
Attention car owners.
South Charleston takes the timeout. They have a 4-point lead, 51-47.
Yeah, and they're going to come with full court pressure here as the Spartans inbound the ball.
Zach Patton up the floor, gets it across the timeline. He's harassed and a foul called here on Wayne Harris.
That'll be his third. Still only team foul number 5.
Black Eagles number 2, Wayne Harris, his third.
4-point Black Eagles lead, 51-47. East back in action Saturday night at the Raleigh County Armory in Beckley, taking on the Flying Eagles. East returns home next Tuesday night against the defending Class AAA state champion, Shady Spring Tigers. East with the ball, 5:35 to go in the fourth. Goose Gabbard, right side over to Huffman. Inside to Gabbard, out in the corner, a 3 in the air, no good. Battle for the rebound, it's going to be out of bounds and stay with East. Seams on the corner 3, just couldn't get it to fall. Spartans inbound to Gabbard out top. Over the left now for Huffman. Now to Seams. Zach Patton on the left side. Corner to Huffman, out top to Gabbard. Back on the right side to Gabe Patton. 5:10 to go. Zach Patton. Left side for Gabbard. Up top to Seams again. South Charleston doing a lot of hand checking here, Stan.
Yeah, a lot of pushing.
Gabbard out top. Bounce passes over to Seams. Out top to Gabbard. Spartans being real deliberate on this possession here. Seams in the corner, a 3 ball in the air. It is good! Caden Huffman from the right corner. 51-50, South Charleston by 1.
Yeah, Spartans did a great job moving that ball till they got the wide open corner 3, and Caden Huffman knocked it down. He used every bit of that rim and finally fell through to lead down to 1.
4:20 to go. Here's Wayne Harris. Let's go on along. 2, it's no good. Rebound to South Charleston. Smith inside, layup good for Mondrell Dean. 53-50, Black Eagles. East with possession. Zach Patton gives it over to Gabe Patton, lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, turnover number 10 against the Spartans again. That's just an unforced error there, and that hurts. Spartans trail by 3 now. Black Eagles back with the ball again.
.350 to go. Bryson Smith on the right side to Wayne Harris. Zach Patton comes out on him. Now he switches off with Caden Huffman. Here's Smith in the lane, leans in, shoots, misses, tips it up and in. Kind of hard to stop that from Bryson Smith and Mondrell Dean. It's a 5-point Black Eagles lead.
Yeah, they're just throwing it up at the board and then going and getting it and tipping it in. And really nice job by Smith there. First shot terrible, but was able to follow it, get the rebound, and lay it in easily.
Spartans down 5 with the ball, 3:10 to go. Huffman, left side to Gabbard on the wing. Here's Seams, a long 3, good! Adam Seams with 10. 55-53 with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, and a couple of timely threes here by the Spartans. Caden Huffman, now Adam Seams, and 3 ball keeping East in it right now.
Here's Harris out top, guarded by Zach Patton. He'll drive down, give it out front now to Fawcett for a long 3. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Griffith. Spartans can tie or take the lead here. Seams down the floor. Over to Gabbard on the left wing. Seams out front again. Right side wing. Over to Zach Patton. Back over to Huffman on the left side. Here's Seams. Over the right for Zach Patton. Now to Goose with 2:15 to play from the right side. He gets a pick from Griffith. Here's a lead 3 up, no good, missed by Seams. Rebound comes down to Fawcett. Black Eagles with the ball and a 2-point lead.
Yeah, it was a really good look by Adam Seams there. Shot just didn't go down, but the Spartans will take that every time.
Under 2 to go. Spartans with only 2 team fouls. So if they're going to have to put South Charleston on the line, they're going to have to start taking some hacks. Harris out front.
No, and that's that fake head. You know, they throw their head back and officials just get confused. That's a terrible call.
The second, 13 foul.
Common floor foul. Team foul number 3.
You know, a lot of leagues are calling that a flop now and calling it against the offense. But here in high school, we lag behind with the rules, and no such call.
Monquel Davis set to check back in. 90 seconds to go. 2 points. South Charleston lead, nearly a steal, and they stand on the. They go over and back, but they don't call that. They call the foul here on Goose Gabbard. Should have been an over and back violation on South Charleston. But Goose Gabbard now called for his 3rd. Monquel Davis will check in for Zach Patton.
Over and back. Over and back. Spartans number 4, Monquel Davis.
Black Eagles will inbound with a 2-point lead. 1:25 to go. Harris out front. Gives it up top now to Fawcett. South Charleston burning clock. Precious seconds coming off this scoreboard. 2-point lead for the Black Eagles. Timeout. Josh Daniel. 1:03 to go. It's 55-53 South Charleston. Full timeout. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
From foundation to finish.
From the moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
South Charleston takes the timeout. 55-53, Stan, 1:03 to play.
Here we go again. One possession game with a minute. Seems like every game East plays this year is just like this.
Always comes down to the end. Black Eagles get it in. And it's in the backcourt, and they are going to call, what is this? Turnover on South Charleston.
That ball was going out of bounds, and I think it hit the official while he was out of bounds. And it bounced back into play, and the official, if he's on the court,
it's part of the floor.
It's part of the floor, but if he's standing out of bounds, that ball's out of bounds. So turnover against South Charleston.
Here we go. Spartans down 2 with the ball. 48 seconds to go. What do you do, Stan?
You gotta attack here and take the first good shot you get, because you're trailing in the game.
Here's Seams out top. Down to 32 seconds to go.
You can extend it with fouls later on, but you need to work and try to get a good shot right now.
Davis out top with 25. Right side to Gabbard, up top to Davis. Huffman sets a pick. Davis works the left side to Seams. Back over to Goose, 15 seconds to go. Goose drives. Monquel Davis for the lead. Shot no good. Rebound down underneath. South Charleston's Dean, and a foul called on East with 7 seconds to go.
Yeah, I thought we waited too long there. You got to take that shot earlier, because you just never know what's going to happen. You got to play for a rebound, but you're the team trailing. You got to tie it first before you can worry about winning it. Now the Spartans in a peck of trouble with 7 seconds. They only have 5 team fouls, so they're going to have to foul 2 times.
Timeout, East. 7.3 to go. South Charleston leads by 2. 55-53 is Spartan basketball in the Bear. .3 to go. South Charleston with a 2-point lead, 55-53. Black Eagles will inbound.
Try to draw a charge here, Jeff, on somebody on the cut. You want to just step in front of them, try to get that charge call. Even if they call it a block, no problem. It's still just foul number 6.
They'll get it in here now to Bryson Smith, and a foul on Davis with 6.2 to go, so they lose 1.1 seconds, and Monquel Davis picks up his 3rd.
That is team foul number 6, so the next one will be a 1-and-1 for South Charleston.
Inbound wide open to Dean, and he is fouled with 4.8 by Caden Huffman. Team foul number 6.
22, Caden Huffman, his 3rd, 17.
I'm not sure who you foul.
Yeah, well, I mean, that'll send Dean to the line here, and he's 3 out of 4, but you got to foul as soon as they touch the ball. That's why I try to draw a charge there, and even if they call it a block when they're running to their play, you don't lose any time off the clock.
East with 2 timeouts left, 4.8 to go. Mondrell Dean at the line for a 1-and-1. It's in the air. It's too strong. No good. Rebound to Huffman. Timeout with 4.3. Spartans are going to have a chance. 4.3 to go. South Charleston with a 2-point lead, 55-53. We'll be back as Spartan basketball on the Bear 103.
There's an advantage to starting at your
So 4.3 to go. South Charleston with a 2-point lead. Official timeout here. 4.3 to go. Should there be 4.8?
Well, I think what he's asking is should they be on the side, not on the baseline? And okay.
We got
One timeout left for East.
Yep.
4.3 to go. Huffman will inbound. Spartans down 2. A 3 will win it. Inbound to Seams. Seams at half court. He is fouled by Christian Goebel with 2.3 to go. Smart foul there by Josh Daniel to get that one against Greenbrier East. It stops the clock, and now Jared Patton will take a timeout with 2.3 to go. It's a full timeout. We'll be back. Spartan basketball in the Bear. Spartans will inbound from half court. Caden Huffman will trigger the pass. It's Huffman, Davis, Gabbert, Griffith, and Seams. 5 3-point shooters on the floor for the Spartans. 2.3 to go, down by 2. A 3 could win it for Greenbrier East.
Hey, he's got to give him some space.
Huffman will inbound. Right at half court. He sends it into the corner. Seams for the win. No good. South Charleston holds on with a 55-53 win over the Greenbrier East Spartans tonight in Fairleigh. And we have played 8 outstanding quarters of basketball between Greenbrier East and South Charleston. Round 1 to the Spartans, round 2 to the Black Eagles. And who knows, round 3 could be lingering in March. South Charleston wins 55-53. Will return. You're listening to Spartan Basketball, the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on the Bear 103.1 FM.
Cornerstone IGA in Fairleigh is hometown proud. That's why they buy West Virginia
inside the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. Greenbrier East falls to South Charleston by a final score of 55-53. Jeff Campbell and Stan Unroe here with you courtside at the Spartan Gym. This is the Cornerstone IGA postgame show. Black Eagles knock off the Spartans here by 2. And I'm telling you, we've had 2 excellent, competitive basketball games between Greenbrier East and South Charleston this season. And there is a chance in March, both being in Region 3, that they could possibly meet again in a regional co-final. But there's a lot of time between now and when that could happen. This game was a game of runs by both ball clubs. The Spartans trailed at one point 21-15 in the second quarter. They go on a 9-0 run over a 1-7 span, take a 3-point lead at 24-21. Then South Charleston goes on an 8-2 run over the last 2:15, and that gives the Black Eagles a 3-point lead at the break, 29-26. Then South Charleston scores right out of the gate. They lead it by 7 in the third, 33-26. Then Greenbrier East goes on a 4-0 run, and South Charleston scores, and he scores 6 straight. So at one point, the Spartans go on an 8-2 run against South Charleston, and they traded some baskets back and forth. Stan, this one comes down right to the end as Greenbrier East had a 3 to win it from the corner by Adam Seams. But did you realize, and do you think the fans realized, no scoring occurred inside of 3 minutes to go in the game?
Yeah, and both teams only scored 11 points each in the entire fourth quarter.
Yep, that's true. South Charleston having that 3-point lead, 29-26, saw East outscore the Black Eagles 16-15 in the third, a tie 11-11 in the fourth. Exciting game, came right down to the wire, and 2 evenly matched ball clubs. And really, stand a difference in this game tonight is the addition of South Charleston's Xavier Bosley, who had 7 points, the big man who today signed to play football with Rich Rodriguez at Jacksonville State. We didn't see him back on December the 28th, and the big man tonight scored 7 points, and that was really a big difference because the Spartans could not stop him defensively.
Yeah, and it was later in the game before the Spartans figured out, though he was so big offensively, we couldn't stop him. Defensively, he was just too slow a foot. And we were setting Aaron Griffith up the free throw line or different areas, and he was cutting to the basket, and we were getting easy bounce passes, easy layups for Aaron Griffith. And I think after Aaron scored 6 or 8 in a row, they figured it better get Bosley out of there. He served his purpose.
I think Rick Trickett is going to work on his foot speed.
Yeah,
don't you?
Absolutely.
Well, all right, we'll come back. Stan will take a look at our final numbers, and we'll have our Magic's Computer Repair Player of the Game when we return. After this 2-minute timeout, you're listening to the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on the Bear 103.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that Patrick Price on my insurance, Jake from State Farm. Being a champ has its perks.
Here's the deal, Patrick. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Let me repay the favor with some field passes. Come on.
No favors, just great rates.
Okay, fine. I'll let you wear the ring, but only for a day.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The power of 3. Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
From the moment you walk into PostNet, we've got your back. From design and printing to shipping and more, whatever you need, we can help. We can bring your projects to life with advice and insight so you never feel like you're going it alone. Help you tackle everything in one place with a one-stop shop for everything from shipping a package to printing your big presentation. Save you time by not only getting the job done right, but also right on time. And all with exceptional PostNet customer service. We're more than just a place to get things done. We're your people.
South Charleston wins over Greenbrier East. This is the Cornerstone IGA postgame show. And the Spartans fall now to 7-8 on this 2021 season. But Stan, this one really has been just like most other games this season. Comes right down to the wire. It's exciting all the way. You win some, you lose some. But you got to feel good about the competitiveness of this Spartan ball club in this game here tonight against a team as good as South Charleston.
Yeah, the Spartans fall to 7-8, Jeff, and you can take out the two Pikeview games because I know they're not a great team, but pretty much everybody else on this schedule has a chance to be in Charleston in March. This schedule has just been brutal. It's great team after great team, and seems like East every night comes right down to the wire with a chance to win, and they played great, just came up short a little bit tonight.
Time now for our Magic's Computer Repair Player of the Game, and tonight it is Greenbrier East senior Aaron Griffith, finished up with 11 points, but Stanley had 9 there at a pivotal point in the third quarter. We're getting some video productions, replays here by Butch Mounts, and Aaron Griffith is our player of the game tonight. Did a great job in the second half. We had several, we had to actually talk about this for a minute or so here during the break, and there were about 4 different players that we could have picked from tonight, but Aaron Griffith, with a strong second half effort, gets our Magic's Computer Repair Player of the Game.
Yeah, absolutely. He was 5 for 5 from 2-point range, 0 of 2 from 3, but then 1 of 2 from the free throw line. But inside where he earns his living, 5 for 5 from the floor, 11 points in the game, and really helped keep East in it there in a big stretch here in the third quarter when actually Spartans were able to come back and take a brief lead.
So congratulations to Aaron Griffith, our Magic's Computer Repair Player of the Game.
We'll look at our stats first for South Charleston, the Black Eagles. They were led in scoring tonight by Mondrell Dean with 19 points. Just an animal on the boards. Bryson Smith with 13, Wayne Harris with 10, Xavier Bosley with 7, Christian Goebel with 3, Caden Fawcett 3, and that'll end the scoring for South Charleston with their 55 points. For the Spartans, they shot 21 of 41, just a tick over 50% from the floor tonight, and that's pretty impressive. They were 16 out of 23 from 2-point range, only 5 of 18 from 3, and 6 of 10 from the free throw line. And as we mentioned, our player of the game, Aaron Griffith, led the Spartans with 11. Monquel Davis, Adam Seams, Gabe Patton, all 3 with 10 in the game. Zach Patton with 5, and Caden Huffman 5 to round out the scoring for the Spartans, and Goose Gabbert with 2 for the Spartans, 53 points. But Spartans come up 2 points shy tonight, 55-53. But as you mentioned, another great game with South Charleston, and these guys are really good. You know, they came into this contest 9-3. They're now 10-3, but we beat them once and we took them to the very end the second time. So that tells you on any given night, East can beat anybody in the state.
And they took East. You know what? I mean, a third game, if it happens, would be very interesting, because we've had 2 great games here so far between the Spartans and the Black Eagles. We'll come back, wrap it up from here, tell you about our next broadcast when we return after this 3-minute timeout. You're listening to the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on the Bear 103.
Row knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The power of 3. Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor. Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Inside the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh for our final go-around here on the evening as the South Charleston Black Eagles defeat Greenbrier East by a final of 55-53. Jeff Campbell and Stan Unruh here with you. And don't forget the Battle for the Spring House taking place at the Greenbrier coming up on Friday night and Saturday during the day into the early evening. Boys and girls basketball action. They've brought a court inside Colonial Hall, and they're going to have 4 high school basketball games, 2 boys, 2 girls on Friday, 2 boys, 2 girls on Saturday. And the Lady Spartans action will be live on Rock 95 with Timmy Gwynn and Cam Huffman. Our next Greenbrier East Spartan basketball broadcast coming up on Saturday night from the Raleigh County Armory in Beckley. Greenbrier East and the Beckley Flying Eagles. We'll have it for you right here on the Bear 103.1 FM. Join us for the Fritz's Pharmacy Spartan Countdown at 7:15. Tip is scheduled Saturday night for 7:30 at the Armory in Beckley. It's Greenbrier East and the Beckley Flying Eagles. That'll do it from here. Our final score again, South Charleston defeats Greenbrier East 55-53. For our producer, Pat Williams, and Stan Unruh, this is Jeff Campbell saying so long for now.